There we go. Welcome, everybody. This is Dave Espino and James Reneff, Entrepreneur Dojo, and we're here to continue keeping you updated on all the cool things happening online. If I'm not dressed normally, like the way I'm normally dressed, it's because I have been cranking all day, really all weekend on a course for mastermind.com. And it's been just a nonstop, like all day long. Haven't even had dinner or anything. And then James contacted me, texted me, and said, "Hey, we're doing our live, right?" And I'm like, "Oh." So not even shaved. I'm wearing my glasses, not my contacts. I had to put a hat on because I didn't even do my hair today. So, but anyway, that's a little bit of the paying the dues. It's a little bit of the price you pay when you're going for something big, and having an opportunity like mastermind.com, Russell Brunson, Tony Robbins, Dean Graziosi, having me create training for them is a huge opportunity. So I've been working on that all weekend and all that, but we didn't want to miss a day. We thought it was critical and important to be here for you all. And James, how are things going for you so far?
Going great. Had a launch last week and we're closing in on 1,400 sales right now. I think it'll
Wow.
be like 2,000 sales. Was on an interesting live with this marketer today and pitched it to his audience. And we did a Skype call the Skype call video was pushed to a Facebook Live, which was also in his Facebook group. And there was technical difficulties, and it was fun and it worked out really well. And so it was a good day. And I know obviously you're doing some big things, so I appreciate you taking the time today, Dave, to talk again with Traffic Dojo. So we're doing our best to
Absolutely.
make sure we're here because this is super important to us.
Absolutely. Well, we want to build a tribe, and in order to build a tribe, you got to show up every day, right? I totally agree. And so, no matter what's happening in in your life, what's happening, consistency is so important. And so I want to kind of just start it off by saying that today we want to talk very briefly about the 5 top ways to build an online business. And I actually wrote a book about it. I wrote a course about it. I called it Monetize Yourself. Now, it's got a green cover, so some of this stuff is going to be kind of invisible, right? But but it's called Monetize Yourself: How to Turn Your Experience into $100,000 Income, How to Take Your Existing Knowledge, Experience, and Talents and Turn Them into a Six-Figure Income. And in this, I'm not here to sell the book. I'm here to tell you that there's 5 main ways here that I talk about in this book and in this course. And so I wanted to just kind of go over these with you, James, and talk about this because being an internet marketer for over 20 years, being in this business since 98, I've seen opportunities come and go. You and I both have. We've seen opportunities that work for a short time and then they die. We've seen opportunities that don't even work, but people try to sell them as if they do work, and those are just scams, right?
Right.
But I sat down and I thought, okay, if what are the real opportunities that exist right now to make a real six-figure income, like legitimate opportunities where you can make a six-figure income with just your skills, your abilities that you already have. In other words, for the average person, just the average person, not somebody who has some kind of crazy abilities like they're an incredible recruiter and they can build a big network marketing business or something like that. Just an average, ordinary person, right? And because when I started online marketing, it was e-commerce. I started selling on eBay and I was selling these little toy cars. And I thought, well, anybody can do that. And anybody could learn how to sell on eBay, right? So that one was definitely up there. And I still today believe that eBay is one of the most easy to understand and easy to do strategies, that exist. There are people that spend, and you know this, James, there's people that spend years sometimes trying to make their first dollar online, and they could have done it their first week selling something on eBay. I mean,
Can I
they're
tell you a
trying.
quick story, Dave?
Yeah, totally.
So a friend of mine, he knows I do a lot online, and he's like, "Can you teach me how to do stuff online?" And I said, "Okay." I said, "I will, but I want you to do it in steps, because you're not going to make $1 million overnight. So I said, the first thing I want you to do is, I said, I want you to go and sell your golf clubs that you don't use from your garage. I said, you could do it. I'll tell you how to do it. Now, that could be with Craigslist, or it could be with eBay, or it could be with, Facebook, local, whatever. He never got around to selling that. Like, he wouldn't take the first step to just sell what he had in his garage. I'm like, let's do that.
Wow.
You make your $100,
Yep.
and then we'll go on to stage 2. And so, just to your point, Dave, a lot of times, depending on where you are, if they just take that first step and put $10 in their pocket, even if it's going to a yard sale and flipping something, or to your exact point of eBay, selling something on eBay, just to go through the process of doing something online, dealing with doing that, and making that $5. Have you ever heard of the one red paperclip?
Yeah, I have. Yeah. But tell us
Right.
about it.
Okay, so that story, where a guy did this little test, or this little game where he wanted to trade things. I keep bringing up Craigslist. I'm sorry, I know we're talking about eBay, but he went and he said, okay, will someone trade this paperclip for something better? Like, had a little story behind it. I'm trying to trade my way up to a house, and someone traded a pen, and he met this person, got a pen for his paperclip. Then he took that pen and he traded it. I don't remember all the steps, but he took that pen and he traded it for, I'm just making this up, a keychain. And then he took the keychain and he traded, and then all of a sudden he traded up to like a grill. And then he traded up for like a skidoo or whatever.
Yeah,
And
jet
then
ski.
Jet ski. And then then he traded up for a truck or a car. Eventually he traded his one red paperclip up to a house. I'm just saying, like, you're talking about five ways, or the notion of 5 ways that you can do things online to your book. There's a million different ways. The biggest thing is just getting in there and getting that ball rolling.
Taking action. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember that story because when one of the first times we met over the phone, you told me that story. That's how I'd heard of that story, but that's awesome. Yeah. So I really believe that for the average person, initially selling their household goods on eBay is an awesome first step, because you learn the business, you make your first money online, and you start to go, wow, what else can I sell using this tool? It kind of really opens your eyes. Now, the second thing that I like, and the second one in the list here anyway, is affiliate marketing. So affiliate marketing is kind of a specialized way of doing business online, but there are people creating 6-figure incomes as an affiliate marketer. And by the way, affiliate marketing, there's so many different ways to approach affiliate marketing. The other day, James was talking about CPA marketing and pay-per-call marketing, which is kind of like an offshoot of affiliate marketing, or in the same universe, right? But affiliate marketing is where you use a specially coded link and you recommend a particular product to people using that link. And when people buy through your link, you get paid. And you can make commissions as little as $10 or $20, but as much as hundreds or even thousands of dollars as an affiliate. Now, that's a whole business model in itself. Maybe, James, you can elaborate a little bit on affiliate marketing.
Yeah, I think affiliate, now all these things are great. I could say eBay is the easiest way to make money online. At the same token, I could say being an affiliate in affiliate marketing is the easiest way to make money online. They both have their place. So, for example, my 12-year-old son makes money. He just sold something 2 days ago on eBay. He's brought in over $1,400 now on eBay at 12 years old. Okay.
Wow.
Now, that's not to say, oh, well, I'm X amount of age and I haven't done it, like to put you down. I'm just saying that a 12-year-old was able to do this. And so obviously you can as an adult.
That's right.
But in terms of affiliate marketing, just a quick tip, one of the easiest ways to be an affiliate marketer is to make a video about a product that's out there that has an affiliate program, and you talk about it however you want to do it. Maybe you've used it, maybe you're talking about what's on their website, those types of things. People see your video, and then on YouTube, which we're on right now, and they can click on your affiliate link, you can get paid. I know people that have made thousands upon thousands, tens if not hundreds of thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars strictly doing YouTube video reviews for products that are coming out. I've seen it time and time again.
It's amazing. And that's just one way to promote affiliate products. Like, obviously, people know I work with ClickFunnels and I'm a consultant for them, a coach. And they have, in my opinion, one of the best affiliate programs around for a couple reasons. Number one, when you get somebody to join ClickFunnels, they pay monthly, and ClickFunnels pays you a portion of that monthly fee. So for every, I know for me, it may be a different tier for different people based on how long you've been an affiliate. But for me, for everybody that's paying 97 a month, I make 38 bucks a month in, month out, every month. So it's amazing that you can actually build a recurring income with an affiliate program. Not to mention that one day I was looking in my ClickFunnels account and I said, what the? It said $4,880. And I was like, what's that? It was an affiliate commission or a bunch of affiliate commissions. Totally unexpected to me because I had worked really hard to promote their .com secrets book and their expert secrets book. And because they have what is called a sticky cookie, which means that all those people that I promoted these books to, by the way, for free, I promoted them for free. They were all cookied to me. What that means is whenever they buy something in the future, I get paid. So one day I'm cruising through my ClickFunnels account, affiliate account, and I see that I made $4,880. And I'm like,
That's a nice day.
I can't, yeah, I can't believe that. And it was because of that sticky cookie. All those people that had bought this inexpensive book had bought something that was higher priced, and I still got paid for that as well. So all that to say that the affiliate marketing model is a very viable model. People make full-time incomes at it. And that happens to be one of the better affiliate programs that I've seen because of that sticky cookie, that you're going to get credit in the future, even if you didn't maybe necessarily make a lot of money in the beginning. So that's a little bit about affiliate marketing. And by the way, all these things, e-commerce, affiliate marketing, all these things we're talking about are kind of some of the main things we're going to focus on in this channel as we go forward. And it's going to be primarily because we don't want to sell fluff. We don't want to sell you on things that don't work. We only want to show you things that actually work. And we only want to talk about things that work, legitimate businesses, legitimate online businesses that we've done. Okay. Now, the third one is creating information products or online courses. I called it infopreneuring. And that's when you create online courses or information products. Now, James is an expert at information products. I mean, he's done dozens upon dozens of information products. Tell us what you like about the info product business, James.
To me, I mean, obviously getting paid is a wonderful thing. But that aside, for me at this point, because I've been doing it so long, the biggest thing that I get out of it is that it's a creative outlet. Some people like to paint, some people like to, whatever, play basketball. I like to make products, and I get a rush out of people saying, "Man, that product you came out, that was hot, that was cool, that really helped me." That's like that's like scoring a goal in hockey. When I get that kind of feedback, that's what I
Yeah.
love. And for me personally, with what I do, where I create marketing products on new traffic sources and for typically for marketers, um, I love it because I'm so interested in marketing tactics that when I feel like I'm coming out at the forefront, or I'm the first one, or one of the first people to put a product on a given topic, I feel like I'm on the forefront of the industry. And so for me, again, it's creative. Now it doesn't mean you have to make marketing products. You can make products, Russell Brunson on the potato gun. I mean,
Right.
if there's anything, I bring up all the time about this guy that does saltwater fish tanks, or if it's on some specific thing in weight loss. I mean, you could make a series of products just on a subset of a subset of a niche. And there's people, and that a lot of times that's actually a better thing to do when you can be the person that's specifically talking about down the line here.
Yep.
You can become the expert at that, and sometimes you can make your own classifications. There's all kinds of things. That's the thing. There's so much room, and especially during these crazy times where everybody's at home and people aren't going to physical colleges anymore, online learning, consuming information, we're also in a place where information's everywhere. Information's everywhere. Now it's a matter of following someone you like and trust, or being able to have that content curated in a way that you like to see it, or the way that some people like to see it. That's really what the game is all about now, is you putting your spin on that content. That's where I really see things going. And that's something I love to do. I love to make products. I enjoy it. And I love it when other people start to do that too, because it's really fun, in my opinion.
Yeah, it is. It is a creative process. And I like also, for me, when I create a course, I like when I get that feedback from a customer, a student that took the strategy and made it work and turned it
Yes.
into something great for themselves. Like, to me, there's no better feeling than having a success story from one of my products.
Mhm.
And the other thing I like about the online course business, or we call it interchangeably, we call it products, like an information product or a course. Same thing. You're training somebody on video. The other thing I like about it is you can impact one to many. Like
Sure.
right now, if I were to add up all the students that have bought one of my products or one of my courses, it's over 789,000 students
Wow.
around the world in 183, I think it's 183 countries around the world. If I've sold 789,000 courses, which I have, that means somewhere in the world, somebody right now is listening to my voice and I don't have to be there. Like, somebody right now is learning from me in those 789,000 courses, and I'm making a global impact while I'm still here in the dojo, right?
But you couldn't have 700 and X thousand amount of conversations person to person. That's what's
Exactly.
cool about it.
Exactly. So I like to say it's like cloning yourself. It's like if I clone myself 789,000 times and put myself all over the world, and I'm helping people one to one, and that doesn't have to be, right. I could do it one to many. And it's the power of leverage is what I like so much about online courses. The power to be able to sell one to many and sell 24/7 while I'm asleep, while I'm awake. James, you experience this too. Like, 24 hours a day, you're selling, your product is selling automatically, and
Yeah.
you don't have to do anything for that. I mean,
Rather than the whole trading hours for dollars, now we're creating something, putting it out there, and letting the internet help us to make it work 24 hours a day, rather than us working 8 or however many hours a day. And so that's that freedom. I don't know what the saying, it says something like, I'd rather spend 16 hours working for myself than 8 hours working for someone else, or whatever, something like that.
yep,
Sometimes, I'll work 2 hours on my business. Sometimes I'm working 16 hours because I love it. You know what I
right,
mean?
yep.
It's any time, like you today. You today are doing something you love. There's a lot of hard work that you had to do today, but you like forgot to eat, or you forgot what time it was because you were so focused and into what you were doing.
You're in
And
the
that's what's,
zone.
yeah.
Yep. Yeah, it's amazing. And here I'm doing something I love again, still doing this live because I love talking internet marketing. I wouldn't have turned this down. I'm like, yeah, let's do it. It just so happened I was so wrapped up in what I was doing, and so, just cranking along. I created about a 2-hour training today on 16 videos, all the editing, all the recording, all that just all crammed into one day. Uh, and so that is going to serve a community of people that are already waiting for this content. So, like, I was obligated. I got to get this done today, right? On Labor Day, I was laboring. So
It really was Labor Day for you
it
today.
was Labor Day. The next one is what we call offline marketing or an agency. Now, in the days that we come from, James, and I mean, like, because we're kind of old school, right? We're OGs in this game. We call it offline marketing. In the new era, they call it an agency. What it is, and I've done this as well, okay? I've worked with local businesses. I've helped the local businesses to run Google ads, Facebook ads. I've helped them build a website. I help them with SEO. I help them with setting up Facebook pages. I help them with, I'm trying to think of the other thing I helped them with. But basically, any kind of marketing that a local business needs, I've been able to help them with. And you can make some big checks doing that. I made some big checks. I made $2,500 checks, $5,000 checks, just from going out and helping a business owner with their marketing, because they don't know anything about online marketing. They need help. They really do. Oh, that was the other thing. Google Maps, which was then called Google Places, which is now called Google My Business. Okay. I don't know why they kept changing. They should have just
Yeah.
left it at Google Maps. But that is when your business listing shows up at the top of Google under that map section, right? And so that is an opportunity that is massive. It's humongous. There's so many businesses in every city and even in every small town that need your help. They need this kind of marketing help, and they don't know how to get it, and they don't know who to trust. So for a while there, I was doing this. I was going to networking meetings. I was going to Chamber of Commerce meetings. I was meeting with local business owners, and I would sit down with them, ask them what they needed, and then I would go back home and I would make a proposal up, and I would show them, okay, this is going to get you what you need. This is going to get you the leads, the traffic, et cetera, that you need. And then they'd say yes. They'd pay me, half up front, half later, and I'd go to work for them and create it. And that's a very viable business. That's easily a six-figure business, easily, because I was getting checks, multi-thousand-dollar checks from local business owners and then helping them with the business. And then if you're smart, what you do is you outsource a lot of the work so that you're not the one having to do all this stuff, And so that is a very viable business. Any thoughts on that agency, offline marketing type of business?
Yeah, I mean, I think the key is what you said, is being able to get people to help you with that, because if you start to deal with so many other companies, then you mentioned this in another video, you have multiple bosses. But if you're kind of overseeing everything, and you're, just like if you get your house painted, this person comes and they're in a nice suit and they're this and they're telling you what they're going to get done. They're not necessarily the ones that are actually painting. And the person's come painting. I'm not saying is a bad person. They're just, they're the guys kind of in the trenches. But that guy or woman that's kind of at the front, that's like, here's what's going to happen in a professional way. That's really what I see you trying to be in terms of the agency format, rather than the person that's doing the kind of the grunt work, if you
The
will.
hard work, yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
real work per se.
exactly. The real work. Uh, reminds me of an experience I had when I was thick in the infomercial business, making a really big six-figure income. And the producers of the infomercial recommended me to an attorney, an estate planning company in San Diego. So my wife and I drove out there, and this attorney came in, older guy, obviously very well established. The firm was named after him. And he came in and he gave this just incredible presentation explaining how, by having a living trust, having a corporation, having another corporation, an LLC, by having all these entities working together, I could reduce taxable income, I could reduce liability, I could be sure that everything worked out, for me and my family, right? And I was like, great, let's do it. I think it costs like $10,000 or $12,000 or something like that. It was pretty pricey. I said, great, let's do it. He goes, great, I'm going to hand your file off to so-and-so. He hands this stuff to the paralegal, and he goes, and they'll be taking care of you from now on. And I'm like, whoa, how did he do that? That was amazing, because all he did was give a presentation he'd probably given hundreds of times, if maybe dozens. And in that like 45 minutes, he earned 10 or 12 grand for his firm. Then he handed it off to a paralegal, and those are the people I dealt with the rest of the time. So that's how you want to do it if you're going to build, an agency business. But that, that was an interesting lesson for me, for sure. And the last one that I included is called freelancing. Now, I included freelancing because there are some people out there who are not quite as job oriented, right? Or I should say, they're not quite as business oriented. They're not quite as entrepreneurial. And they want something that's kind of a hybrid between a traditional job and working for themselves. And freelancing fits that bill really, really well. And that's where you can go to these different freelancing websites and you can do work, by the task or by the project. And you can actually make some pretty good money that way by doing these freelancing tasks. And so um, this requires that you have certain skills, abilities, um, but there's also opportunities online for people that don't have a lot of skills, that don't have, a lot of training or whatnot. There's still opportunity for just about anybody to be doing freelancing. Now, the other day, James, you mentioned Mechanical Turks, M-Turks, which is an Amazon program. Maybe you
Right.
can tell us a little bit about that and how even somebody with limited skills or somebody who maybe doesn't have the skills where they think, oh, I could do freelancing for that, where they could still make money online using that strategy.
And a lot of times, there's different levels. I mean, there's certain things, networks that you can basically click on ads and get paid. I mean, you can start with that, or you go to something like MTurk where it's little things like someone pays you like $1 to check out their website and give them feedback. Like that's something smaller. Or you can go to some websites, and there's all kinds of them. If you look at freelancer.com, I think there's Upwork, there's all kinds of them. People to hire, or I can't remember all the names, but there's tons of them. Well, now you can get into deeper where you say, well, I'm willing to be a programmer. Maybe you're a programmer and I charge $40 an hour. I charge something. There's a lot to be said that the world in general may be moving more towards a freelance economy. You look at Fiverr, where it used to be that you would charge people $5 to do a task. Not anymore. A lot of the tasks in there, people are charging hundreds of dollars potentially to do things. So, but the whole notion of a gig economy, helping somebody out on a task and then moving forward, and maybe you get good at that particular task, whatever that is, and you're doing that task for multiple people. So that's the whole notion of that. And there's lots of different levels that it could be 2 minutes of your time with something like MTurk, or it could be that you're doing a project for someone. There's everywhere in between.
Yeah. Yeah. And there's also this term called drop servicing, kind of like drop shipping in e-commerce. In drop shipping, let's say that I have this product and I want to sell it on the internet, and I contract with a company that's willing to ship it for me. And so all I'm responsible for is the sale part. And then I contact them and then they do the shipping. That's drop shipping. But drop servicing is a similar idea where you set up a service, like let's say a web design service, and you have at the ready several web designers that are just paid on a job basis, on a per task basis, and you work on getting the business, just like that attorney did. You work on getting the business. As soon as you get the business, you hand it off to your web designer, and then they do the work for you. So it's like you're doing an agency, but with services that can be easily outsourced to freelancers. So that's how I would take the freelancing type of business and turn it into a six-figure business. If all you did was set up a transcription service, and then there's these automated transcription services like Temi.com or Rev.com or some of these other ones, ran that video or audio through Temi and then did a little bit of editing, you could get some stuff transcribed really fast. So there's just ideas like that. There's so many different ways, to make money on the internet. The M-Turks I always thought was interesting because it's like, hey, I'll pay you, 50 cents to choose which color, which of these colors matches better, or I'll pay you $1 to do some like menial thing, but it's something that has to be done by a human, cannot be done by an automation. Or I'll pay you, $1 per page for alphabetizing, all these pages, simple things that anyone can do, but they're projects that can be found on M-Turks and that people will be able to make money with online. So those are just the 5 main ways that we wanted to cover, and we're going to be talking about those 5 ways throughout these lives that we do, but we're also going to be talking about new exciting ways that exist as well to make some income. I think we're probably going to get close to wrapping up, but I just want to see if you had any other thoughts on this stuff.
Yeah, I mean, you and I both know there's so many different ways to kind of go at things, and I think this video might resonate with someone that, gosh, we talked about so many different things tonight. But one of the things is it's good to know about all these different options, but try and go a little bit deeper into one. If it's affiliate marketing, if it's eBay, don't just look at it for a night and then let me go the next one. Try and just go that extra mile. Try and put a week or two into it and see what kind of progress you make, and go deep. Because really, you only have to go deep with one. We're fascinated with marketing. We talk about all different types of marketing, but we try and stay as focused as much as possible. We're not always the best at it, but we try and stay focused. And that's one of the biggest mistakes I see with new people, is that they jump and 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 they get nothing done. Whereas if they focused on one, whatever that was, they probably would see decent results.
Yep, absolutely. Well, as we're talking, James, I've been thinking maybe I should just like give my course. Maybe I'll put my course in the description of this video and put some ridiculously low price, just so that it helps people to learn and understand, these 5 different ways to make money. Because the course is really good. It goes into detail. It's gotten great reviews and all that. But I'm not here to try to sell, make money or anything. But I feel like one of the things that Russell Brunson says is, if you don't pay, you don't pay attention. And so I'm thinking of offering it at a really, really discounted price, and just putting a link, special promo code link, in the description bar, just to see what kind of interest we get for it, and then take it from there. What do you think of that idea?
Sure, if you want to. Now, I'm not getting any money from that, so I'm more righteous than you, Dave, because you're getting that. No, that's okay. Look, the thing is, Dave, anything that the value that you're giving from these videos is worth its weight in gold. And if you want to share one of your products and have a small price for it, hey, offer it up. I'm sure people will love it, because if it goes a little deeper into what we're talking about tonight, why not?
Yeah, I'm just more than anything, I think I'm more curious to see who's going to say, yeah, I want to learn about that stuff. I'm just curious to see what kind of a take rate we get on it. You know what I mean? Like at a really low price, like $7 or something.
Okay. All right. Let's see.
Where people go, yeah, let's do this. I want to learn more about it. And then maybe that just develops a conversation, and maybe that starts to build our tribe, because when everybody has the similar foundation or understanding, we can all move forward there from that point, from that understanding. So,
well, $7 is obviously a steal. So
yeah, for sure. So, all right, well, I think we'll do that, and I'll add that to the description a little later today, and we'll take it from there. But yeah, it's been a crazy week, James, for me. It's been nonstop since Friday. I mean, I cannot tell you how many messages, how many Facebook replies and responses I've made to this, the post of that live video that we did on Friday for mastermind.com. It's just like,
oh, I bet
hundreds and hundreds of replies.
Well, you're busy, and I know anyone watching this video appreciates your time today, and I appreciate your time. So
thanks, man.
Shows you're dedicated to doing this, and I don't. The thing is, I don't think you're not going to be busy anytime soon. I think you just have to get used to being busy, but it's a good thing. But yeah, absolutely, keep doing what you're doing, and I'm excited for us to continue to keep bringing value. I think today was a good video, great video, and we'll see you on the next one.
Sounds good. All right, everybody. So thank you for joining us at the Entrepreneur Dojo. I like some of the things that James talked about. He was talking about some of the wax on, wax off stuff, the fundamentals of internet marketing, and how, he told the guy to sell his golf clubs, sell your golf clubs online. That's a wax on, wax off strategy, right? And the guy didn't do it. Yeah. He wasn't willing to like even do that much, so you're going to learn the wax on, wax off stuff here. You're going to learn the real stuff from the OGs in the internet marketing world. We're here to serve you. We're here to help you make sure that you make money online. So thank you, everybody, for joining us, and we will see you tomorrow, same bat time and same bat channel. Have a good one, everyone. We'll see you.